Hi, it's Melody from Mel's Corner Creations, and how are you tonight? Let me do my nope, I gotta do the right one. I'm gonna put my camera on me, and then we're gonna go ahead and start it. How are you? I am gonna try and do some alcohol inks. I have done it this, and this is with a metal wine glass, and this is a green. I think I used Lagoon, and then I used brass or a gold thing, and you use rubbing alcohol, and I've got 91% alcohol. You also need a pair of gloves, and I also this is made out of the glass one from Dollar Tree, and I did a purple one, and I love how it just goes all over, and you have to use a lot of rubbing alcohol. Well, hi, Carolyn. How are you? I miss you too. Hi, Don. Hi, Ria. Thank you for joining. If you could share this, I would appreciate it. Um, I am going to do my cup tonight, which is already on my turner. I'm using a pinata color. Hi, Jeff. It's either Anne or Brenda. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Okay, and then I'm going to use, tonight I'm going to do a blue one. And I'm going to put the gold, and then I think I'm going to add some white in it and see how it turns out. We'll see. You need paper towels. Let me change my camera. Just a minute. I gotta make sure it's my camera. Okay, you need a turner. You need paper towels. You need your alcohol inks. I've already got my, this is a glass. It's already prepped, and I spray painted it white. You need a blower to blow your inks around. So we're gonna get started. Thank you for hi Susan. My goodness. Oh, hi London. Love you, honey. All right, we're gonna get started, and you definitely need gloves because you can get the ink all over. So I am first you douse your cup with the alcohol inks, and then you just kind of play with your inks to see if you like it. I'm going to take my watch off because I don't trust myself. And I found out my glove doesn't really go over it. So I'm going to turn my turner on. I don't think you can see that. Just a minute. Sorry if I made you dizzy. And now I'm just going to, well, let me open my inks first. Metallic inks, you always have to shake it when you go to use them. There's like a little bead in there, I think, that's gonna help you blend it, because it's thing, and I always do mine anyway. And when you do this, you're not really using a lot of your inks. So now I'm just gonna, well, I kind of don't want all my inks up here at the top. So I'm focusing more down here. So you just drench it. And it's going to go wherever your alcohol is. And then you just put drops on it and see it run. And you just spread it around. And it does, you got to be careful because ink will reactivate real easy. But I love doing this technique. I kind of just, I don't want it in a lot of areas. And if you don't like it, you can start over. That's the good thing about alcohol inks. How long have you been doing these? Probably about a year. I started out making tumblers, which I've been really getting into with the glitter, and I don't use epoxy. I do Crystalac products. So, and that is a lot better for my breathing. You can use a hair dryer if you want. This is the first time I'm using this. I usually use a straw, and I don't think I brought a straw in here today. So, but see how it's just, I just love how these alcohol inks are doing. And you just kind of like, you can either add more alcohol inks and then add your, this is rubbing alcohol that I'm going to put on, and it just changes the look of them. Then I think I'm going to add some white. See how that looks. I really like how the purple one comes. This was, I did this one as a mistake, and then I just kept going, and now I actually like it. Hey, Brenda. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. If you could like and share my page, I'd really appreciate it. I like how this is. I already like the blue. Purple is my favorite color, so I did that one already. I'm going to try some whites in here. I don't want very much. That one I think I did a lot. We'll see how it's going to go. I think the blue overtook it. And don't forget your bottom. And alcohol inks dry very quickly, so you don't have a lot of time to play with them. But they do reactivate, so which is good. Come on. I think I should have it going the other way, but I'm gonna throw some gold in there now. The light isn't doing what I want it to do, though. So you just keep kind of putting this on until you like what you see. And it changes all the time, so as it's turning, and you have to do it while it's turning. You can't do it just standing still. Because this one is, since it is a tumbler, thank you, Anne. I really like this blue. It's called Indigo, and these are Ranger or Tim Holton inks. I got some Bombays, though, I'm going to practice with and see how that's going to turn out. Bombays is supposed to work better with alcohol or Crystalac products than these. I love how this is brass, and this is a Pinata brand, and I really like the color of this. And it just gives it a subtle in here. Now see, I really like that. This isn't going to be a very long live tonight because, well, I could do an ugly cup that I kind of prepped, but not really. I prepped it in a hurry so it looks messy. But with the alcohol inks, we'll see what it's going to look like. But see, I like how this gold just goes into the blue. And I'm trying to get it on the bottom. I'm not very good with this baster or whatever you call this thing. I've actually, this is the first time I'm actually using it. I got Brenda doing tumblers now, and she's got a, what is it? What is that called? I forgot what it's called. You know, where you, an ink sprayer or whatever it's called. I knew what it was called before I thought of it. The only thing I don't like about it is I got a little couple white cracks. Not cracks, but white things in them. So I'm just going to put some indigo on it and see if I can get it. See, good thing I've got a paper towel underneath this because it would be a mess. You can make some cool designs. Brenda, I just talked to her on the phone and on FaceTime, and she was doing some tiles that she was experimenting on. I really like this though. But you can make this look pretty cool just by letting it turn too. I'm not really liking the white. I don't know why, but it's not doing what I want it to do. And you gotta, when you put your alcohol or your rubbing alcohol on it, it makes your alcohol inks run. So I got such a weak back anymore. I don't know. I think it's turning out pretty cool though. I hope everybody's liking this. And it dries quickly, and then when you get done, I'm going to let this spin a little bit, and we'll see how it's going to turn out. But when you want to, you got to seal alcohol inks, let it dry for, I dry it for overnight, 24 hours, and then you want to seal it with Kamar varnish, probably a light coat every 30 minutes, and then like 3 of them. And then they said for non-yellowing, you want to put this UV, where's my camera? UV archival varnish on it over the Kamar varnish. I made the mistake of doing an alcohol ink, which I have made wood grain ones, and I went to seal it. This is a alcohol one that I've done also, and I took it outside. I was so excited. I had it all done. It was for my brother-in-law, and I did my decal and everything, and it's got his name on it. I took it outside and I sealed it with clear gloss. Yeah, it took everything off of it. So you don't seal it with clear gloss. That was my mistake. I thought, what's happening? And then it just all disappeared. I was going to add another color, but I don't want to now because I really like how this is turning out. I really like the gold in this. It's actually brass. Brass isn't coming out either. Oh, put the blue cap on it. That's good. So I'm just gonna put some drops where I think it needs color. And see, it's already dry. I think these two I did with a straw. I think you're better luck with a straw. Unless you know how to use one of these. I only use basters for turkeys, or chickens. But I really like how this is turning out. So I was going to do another one. This is still wet to the touch, so I'm just kind of letting it dry off. So anybody, hi Susie Brown, how are you? Thank you for joining. I'm trying to do some alcohol inks. I have done some. I did this green one with, I think this is Lagoon, and the brass. This one's a purple. I think it was called Purple Passion or something like that, with some gold. And I really like how it blended. This one was a mistake. It stayed, I had it all at the bottom, but it wouldn't blend. So finally, I just put the rubbing alcohol all over, and then it started to blend. And this is looking, I really like this one. It's wet in a couple of spots yet, so I'm trying to let it dry before I take it off of this. But I like this blue. Now this was done on a metal one, a metal tumbler. And these two are glass from Dollar Tree. So, and after it's dry, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. The gold isn't dry yet, I see. Let me get it off so I can put my other one on. Let me see what I can do. Where's my other one? Just a minute. I usually have sponges all over. Do you think I can find any? I was debating whether I was going to do this cup. And I gotta see if this sponge will fit. This one's too big. This one might be too small. Yep, it is. I wonder if it's gonna tip. And I'm using just these foam pool noodles, I guess. But this one's not gonna work. And I don't think this one will either. These are made for your turners, and they're different sizes. You squeeze them in there, but I don't think it's gonna work. I already squeezed this one to death. Looks like it's purling on me. Oh, wait, this is going to work. There. So then I can just take the sponge off. Okay, we'll start another one. I'm going to let this one dry. And these are just the brown. These are wood grain. And what they are is, this is inlay, where it's supposed to look like inlay wood, which I really like doing too. I made one, the one I was telling you about for my brother-in-law, the one I redid it, and it turned out perfect. And somehow I lost it. Don't know where, but I haven't given it to him yet. I made one for each of my brothers. Oops, this isn't gonna go on. I don't know if I can do this one. Come on. So just a minute. Thank you, Susie. Just bought a turner. She's excited to get. I love doing tumblers. I have done this for, well, Lori showed it on in the group I'm in, and I kind of was playing with it. And then Lisa Martinez from was doing it, and we were talking all the time, and me and her started doing it together. And now she works all the time, and I feel bad for her because now I don't get to do it with her. And so Brenda and I started doing it. And in fact, she just taught me, this is micas. And it's the bad lighting. I don't know if you can be able to see it, but I've got trees down here. And then we did micas. She taught me how to do that because I hadn't done this before. And you rub it on. You usually have a dark base on it, and then you brush micas on it with a bright tone. And then I ended up putting Galaxy on top, and I really like how it turned out. This is my first attempt at it, so I got to perfect it. But I really like doing these. It's fun. It's relaxing for me. And I'm still trying to get this out of the cup. I can't get it out of the cup now. So I'm having a little bit of problems. But I was going to do another cup. And I don't know if I can because I got it stuck. But I think I'll try and turn it with my hands. We'll see if that works. If not, yeah, it comes off. So I was going to do it instead of with blue. I wanted to do it with red. And I'm not sure, but I think you could probably do a decal with it and keep doing that. And then when you're all done, peel back the decal. I'll have to play with that. Well, it's relaxing for me. I don't know. The hardest part is picking out the glitter when I do the glitter cups. And this is the one, and these are on, I sell these in my shop. This is one I did with my logo on it. And it's all glittered. And it takes 30 days to cure, and then it's just like epoxy. Now last week, I did this one, and I love it, and it's sold already. And I did do my grandsons, and they're turning out really good. I got them on the turners. They're doing their stuff. So I'll have to show you them later. But this one isn't, since I live in Indiana, it's really hard to do spray painting right now. Today it actually was good because it was 50 degrees, but I didn't take this outside to spray paint. I took another, oh, see, now it's taken off the paint. So we're going to just, I'm going to play. This looks more like orange than red. I don't know if I'm going to like this. I think I need this straw. This may not work at all because I can't turn it. And I don't know what this does, but I don't like it either. It's supposed to blow the ink, but I don't think it's blowing the ink. So we're not going to do that one because it's making a mess. I'm going to have to really get it painted and let it dry real good before I can touch it. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. And where's my cup? Well, it was right in front of me. Just a minute. I have to think. Oh, I put it over here. So this is what I made tonight. And we did it with the alcohol inks. And I added the gold pinata. Or brass. I'm sorry, brass pinata color. Hey, Kathy. But I really like it. I gotta let it dry, and then I'm gonna put that varnish on it again. And you'll find these in my Etsy shop. Any questions? This one didn't. I think I'm gonna put some more alcohol on it and then blow it with a straw because it's like the gold is too thick in some places. So I'll have my finished product. I'll post a picture on it. But it's relaxing to me, and just seeing all the colors of when they meld together, I think that's the correct word I want, is cool. To get paint off your fingers, you can just use rubbing alcohol. It works. Even the alcohol will come off of it. Unless you spill it through your clothes and then it gets on your pants and then it doesn't come out. It doesn't come off your skin when you wash it either. So this is what I have for tonight. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I'll be back next week for something else. I do, but I'm afraid it's glass, so I'm afraid that it's going to break it. So I didn't want to try that yet. I'll get it out. I just am probably just too nervous right now. So I haven't tried it yet. But I hope everybody liked the live. And hi, London and Connor and Jordan. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. And you guys have a nice night. Love you all. Thank you for joining me in my corner. Night.